every generation till now has had the potential to reach their generation. When that generation is gone, so too are the unreached of that generation. So today, 17 times over, we can fulfill the Great Commission. This is a picture of the starting point, and I'm showing you this at the first part so that you can see a little bit about where we're going. The red represents the unreached or least reached areas, and this area of the world right here is the least reached area of the world. The green represents a growing church, a church that's growing at a rate faster than the population growth, an established church. The yellow is the in-between, between green and between red. In other words, it might be unreached, and it's moving towards a positive thing of being green, in between, or it could be going backwards if we're not careful. That happens. And there's certain places that in times past, like for example, Turkey, Ephesus is in Turkey. Ephesus is in the Bible. In Acts 19, Paul went to a place called Ephesus. It says that he met some disciples. They got born again. In 2 years, it says all of Asia heard the gospel. Ephesus had a strong church for 5 centuries. 5 centuries. And now it's 99% Muslim. Okay, so this part of the world, the red part, is around 3 billion. The whole planet has around 7 billion people, 7.3 billion people. So if we said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 people, each person represents 1 billion people. So how many of you think that the church is the majority of the people here? How many people would the church represent out of 7? If 1 billion, 2 billion, 3 billion. 4 billion, 5 billion, 6, 7 billion, 7 billion. This red area right here represents 3 billion people. So you guys are total sinners, man. You've never heard about Jesus. You're over there. You guys, no, don't go off the stage, man. We want to reach you. Okay, of the 4 billion that are left, about 2 billion or so are considered Christian. So you guys can come over here. Happen to be a part of my team. This is Ronnie Elliott, our national director, and Matthew Hedabal, who's our operations division leadership. And so you guys are Christians. But actually, Matt, I'm really feeling bad for you because only Ronnie's an evangelical born-again Christian. Man, you're religious, dude. So take a step back. In other words, he's a Christian that doesn't believe in telling other people about Jesus. So out of all the 7 billion people, and then you guys over there, you're not believers, but you live in places that have heard the gospel. So they're not in a good place either, but they live in places that have heard. They have the opportunity to hear the gospel on a regular basis. So think about that. That's the condition of the world we live in. And it seems like that's not a great thing to hear about. It doesn't seem like we're winning, does it? However, think about how fast things can change. What if the 1 billion evangelical Christians, the people that believe it's God's will to tell others about Jesus, what if we went over here and we focus especially on those that have never heard? Oswald J. Smith said, why should anyone hear twice when so many have never heard the first time? We talk about the second coming when so many have never heard about the first coming. The first 2 letters of the word God spell what? Go. What do the first 3 letters of the word Satan spell? That's exactly what he does, tries to keep you sat where you're at. There's a whole lot of go in God. Yeah. So if a church can be mobilized to go, think about this. Guys, hold hands like you're praying. 1 billion evangelical Christians. It only takes each one of us to tell 3 other people, and we can reach the whole world that is completely unreached. Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot.